that are going to receive, but I was inviting the Honorable Aisha Kabanda to come and address us and take us. Please give her a big applause. As I give you the mic, I have a Muslim friend there called the Chuanuka. He's there. He's my Muslim friend, but he should give us some. I will call you, don't worry. I wanted Aisha to see you. Thank you very much, Aisha. Please take on the job.
Can we applaud our deputy spokesperson, the only one, Mfumbiro Waiswa. Thank you so much. I join him in welcoming our leaders, the deputy presidents, the SG, LOB, members of NEC, members of parliament. Thank you so much for sparing time. Today's a parliamentary day. You are here. The leaders, I can see my mayor here from the I can see other people also here. Please, you're most welcome, and the people, the press fraternity. We intend to make it very, very, very short. What we are here to do here is just symbolic. We all know we have many of our people that have passed on during the struggle. Others are still either in prison or somewhere else we haven't been able to identify. But those collect families. We've been doing it here. We know our president did it previously, and many leaders do it out there. So what we are doing here is simply to remind many of our people in the struggle that our people out there that have lost their own need a bit of comfort. Please take care of them. It's school fees time, children are going back to school. Please take care of them. We thank the leaders that are contributing to this. Many of them do it privately, and we know they're doing it, and we get reports. We thank you so much. So this is the day, and without much ado, I would like to yes, he has asked me to fill his gaps. Mutu Awatu is with us here. Mutu Awatu is dressed differently today, in a combat mood. Okay, Mutu Awatu may stand up so that people know you are here. His presence. Yes. If the other leaders we have not recognized yet, we shall keep on recognizing them. We beg for your apologies. We beg for your pardon, rather. My leader, the Secretary General, I would like to invite you to start us off so that we can speak the challenges in your office managing the plight of these people. Yeah, you're most welcome. Can we applaud the only one?
All right, people power. Thank you so much, Honorable Deputy Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, our Deputy President, the LOB, the Honorable Members of Parliament, of course, the Head of Mobilization, the Head of Arts, the speakers, all leaders who are here in your respective categories. Today we are here to address the media about different issues, but one of them is the continuing persecution of our people, and as NUP, our continuing condemnation of what is happening to our people in this country. Before the President moved out of the country on official duties, he met with some of the families, as you saw, of our people who are in detention, those who are missing, those who were murdered by the regime, as well as those who were tortured and live with serious injuries. And today we want to extend assistance to the other families which did not get that kind of assistance. But we do not do this just as a ritual. These are real people, and that is why we are here today, yet again to show you the cost of opposing this regime. You know, and for us, it's very, very important for citizens of Uganda to understand the pain of these families, the cost really that has happened to NUP supporters everywhere. The other day I was at Chitalia checking on our people, and many of them are very, very sick. Many of them have incredible problems. Another young man lost his father last week, and that brings the number to 7. You can imagine 7 of the people who are in detention have lost parents while in detention. And you all know what that means. If you lose a parent and you cannot go to bury them because you're in detention. And some of these people, of course, perhaps if their children were around to look after them, they wouldn't even die. But this is the cost, the incredible cost this has taken on them. And so I want to invite these families here quickly. Family ya Wangolo Shafiki. Mwena abazee banange families muje n'abaana abali wano. Muje ebigambo bya mbyogerera wano muje tubeere wano ffenna. Yes, mama muje. So we are going to address the other issues, of course. Constantly remember the pain of these people and the challenges they have gone through. Okay, I'll have some of them introduce themselves, beginning with you, actually.
My name is Sekamate Jamil from Buhuma Junior School. My father is Governor. Rest in peace.
Ono mwana wa mugenzi Yasini Kauma. Yeah. So quickly, muja kweyanjula amanya n'omuntu wo either ali mukomera oba yafa oba ki, just that.
My name is Sendagiri June. My father is called Sendagiri June.
Ono tata we yafa yatibwa.
My name is Nakate Sara. Mula wange bamita Sendagiri June. Bamusira katale kyeba ndo masasi.
Nsaba kumbuulira bannaye oba muwulira bulungi abagamba nti eddoboozi tekulibwa n'ensaba mumbuulira ekituufu. Nsaba kumbuulira ekituufu volume okkiriya. Yes, abali ku YouTube channel yaffe no basaba bannaye mumbuulira ekifaananyi kiri kiti ate mbasaba mumbuulire volume eri etya muwulira bulungi.
Ono tawo yafa.
People power, our power. Amani agange nze namulindwa Bella. Omwami wange yali Bwama Beka. Yafa mu November wa 2020. Yaleka abaana babiri, omuleka ali mu lubuto. Nebaza abantu okuva olubuto mwalukuza paka omwana watuuse nga mumulabirira Mukama abagizeewo. Power, our power. My name is Nacha Irene Nalongo. Nga bawange yali Kaisa Christopher. Bamukuba amasasi baali mu isaano mu muliro ne tukiramu eno. Rest in peace, Kaisa Christopher. Amani ya nafiya kyeni omwami wange bamukwatira bweyogerere era ali kitalya atushabire ekiristo.
Nya Rema Nanyonge omwami wange bamukwatira ku munaku yabulira ddala paka kati. Michael Semu.
omukyala Semudu Michael omu ku 18 ababuzibwawo.
Amanya gange nze Kato Julius muganda wa Nakumoto Vincent yawambibwa ng'ennaku z'omwezi gumu Desemba 2020. Aleka abaana 3.
Our power. My name is I'm called National Crossing. My son was abducted, was called Dimra Dennis. On that same day, they abducted 6 people from Chevando, Reading Center and Nansan.
Omuwala wa Lukwago Martin gwe babuzaawo okuva e Bugoloobi ate ono ye maama we omumanyi.
Good afternoon all. My name is Fabiano. I'm come from my brother's state. After campaign, my brother is dead. Madri, el Maruanda Fabiano.
He's the brother of the well-known Madad Fabi. He's the brother of Fabiano, the father to 2 children, Peter and Scovia, whom you have been supporting for quite some time, and they were for holidays in Maracha because the family link has to continue, otherwise they are studying in Gayaza. So this is the brother of late Fabiano, murdered, tortured, skinned, and he got rotten. And I remember we went for the burial. So this is the brother. Yes.
Agange nze Nagita Shifra. Kata wange amanya ge Senakire Juma bamutira Chebando. Lost in
Uganda. Anya gange nze Nabagala Jessica. Mama wa Moses Mbabazi. Babazi bamujja wa Kiseka. Sawa 9. Misana amajja ne gamutwala. Tebasobola gamba nti nno tebamutwala kuba bamutwala misana. Naye Pulezidenti Museveni nali ku leediyo ne bagamba nti tutuukirire ab'obuyinza. Ffe tetusobola tuukirira ab'obuyinza, tukusaba ogamba ab'obuyinza b'otugamba batuwe abaana baffe. Babazi yaleka abaana 3 nebazanya abannu bamutulabiridde ne mutubudaabuda. Ebale nnyo mwebalire ddala, Mukama abawe omukisa. Bakuzaanya abo ne basere amanya Nakuya Saidaati Lwakijjambulo nati ndisenga awe ali kitanye bamujja bweyogerere bamutwala okuboole era nkubigenda mulwadde abaana bamulwaddiza mu makomera balwalira mu makomera naye baganya okubattira.
My name is Generata. My father's name is Babas Moses. 7 was 6 girls. Second market.
Balamusiza abasawo ne bannyabo amannya gange nze Oliver Nanyonjo tabani wange bamuwambira Nansana Kyebando Luwemba mu staff Roli ezimubuzaawo okulekera abaana basatu neebaza abannuufu ddala okutuyambako kubanga we mutali ndowooza singa naffe tetuliiwo
nsaba mumbuulire ekituufu banaye saawundiiko eri wateriiko
Mannya gange bamuyita Simba Moses. Tate wange ye Rumi Bosa. Bamukuba essasi ne limuyita muno mu mmiro era bamutira wa Kiseka. May his body rest in peace.
Mannya gange inamukola Fausta era kiteze yobubakire wa Kiseka bamukuba amasasi n'afa bannange ebbibu lyenina eggwa lyenina mu kifuba wano temulitegeera abatafiirwangako tolaba omwana wo ng'avudde waka ne bagaabaga nti bamukubye amasasi afuke yandekera abaana nawe mulaba bwindi
bakisebandeke ekuzika ekitambala.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mannya gange nze Sebandeke Taata wange yafiira Nakitama. Taata wange Sebandeke Muhammad.
Balamusiza nnyo mwenna. Amannya gange nze Buule Stephen Godfrey asuubira okuba chairman Nakamiro zone bwayisetu. Brother wange ye Bosa Remi bamukubira ku Najja okumpi Kiseka era twamuziika Butambala. Omu ku baana be yaleka omuto nze mulina myaka 7 amu abo abadde wano omulala y'omu.
Sebaduka Latifu. Taata waffe yabuzibwawo. Simboowa.
Abaami n'abakyala omwana wange Musimboowa bamuzirawo namugenga 18 esenga kulyabiri akatulunasala gyekuzaako n'akabuto bakizako Paulo bakwasa bulungi
balamusiza banyoni basebo nze ndi musala wa muganga Jebe nga yandekere omwana omwana mulwadde wa nsimbi era nzikozesa ssente nyingi okugula eddaka naye abanyiku bagezezaako okugula eddaka era mbeebaza Mwami wange baali bamuyita mu kyalo ekyasino baakoonera mu malira eyandika omwana awuzenze emyaka eno. Salaamu aleikum warahmatullahi amanya gange muzee Khadija Islam gendera tebandu ng'ava kutola kusenge kumugenda nange baamukuba ino baamuwuliza mu mmotoka era yajanga ali kutuuza mitwalo tuno mpiza twajaaga tulumubona alekana nebaza abantu baba wange Kyagulanyi nze oli mwana wange gakufukamirirayo kwebala okutugemerako ku baana tweyanziza byekola baba nkuzaala tusobola kufukamira nkuwatisiraani aye Katonda oyo nguli tetuli kulwanirira aye Katonda mwenu oyo tuba tusabe ng'ekyo tufukamire tusabe kumusaala kuba otukoleire wotumerezaawo waganje ota watwera amaziga yandegeranga nze n'abaana ere basatu n'ere basatu n'abaana wundi unono n'abaana balongo nakato amanya gange tukira nasirira omuti gawakaumawasiri era tukiraluwa namukuba amasasi akamasasi nankuba ku mutima naleke era yatulekera omwana ono addetuna wanyegezi naye tubeebaza nekutukaako nemutubeererawo mwebale nsinga okubeebaza mwebale nokukiringira kikolana mwebale mwebalire ddala ebizibu byange ebisose okujja wano nebijja okutulagana tunakumaliranga bannange tulonzi gonna People power. Power. My name is Alisa Nakwara.
My father called Paizo Miti. She's in Girl Chitanya. Amanya gange ekibwana kibuli Forest. Balamusiza bannyabo ne basebo. Nali mukyala wa Kawuma Yasiini. Yandekera omwana omu era nga ye Namaleki Haifa. Mukama Mukama yeebazibwe. Amanya Nakikude District. Yali mukyala wa Kawuma Yasiini. Yandekera omwana omu yali beddinga wa mwaka guno. Neyandiza okubeerawo. Amanya gange nakadde mama wa Matovu Abdul ali Kitalya. Mwana ne bamukwatira.
Buli aliko nkusaba abanaye musharinga emesage eno etooke ku muntu wa buli. Buli aliko nkusaba asharinga message eno banaye gwe buli aliko mbalaba muliko bangi banaye mbasaba buli omu aliko nsaba asharinga message eno.
Yandekera abaana babiri. Omu mutototo akalala keka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Amanya gange nkutibwa Bukenya Sowa. Nga taata wange ayitibwa Matovu Abdul. Baamubuuzawo kumala emyezi ena kuddamu okuwulira nti akikitala nakati tavangayo. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa Shabani wange yaliteka mwana kimu yakire ngweno. Yaleka akalenzi kalonga kamwaka gumu ekitundu. Nekatawezezza emyaka mukaaga. Neyanziza nnyo neyanziza okuyambibwa mu mpadde mwaka kisiizige. Barakallahu Allah nsaba buli omu wadde amugizeewo. Nebaza nnyo ekyala kifu ne Madamu Leema emukoze.
People power, our power. So bananga bamulabye families zino ekintu tusanyusa nnyo buli kiseera okubanga abantu bano bajja kwogerako eri abamawulire, naye ekiba kikulu nnyo okumanya nti ebintu byetwogerako ebikolobero gavumenti ya Museveni byekola byaddala ate abantu byebyafectinga bantu gye bali baddala. Obeera olyawo n'owulira Wangadya ne ba regime propagandists ba Museveni nga bavaayo bagamba byakifeere biki biki, naye bano abantu obalaba obulumi bwe balimu. Mpozi n'ekirala ekyokubategeeza banange, tulina abaana 189, 189 children. Abamu nga bamuwulidde wano abazadde baabwe battibwa, abalala abazadde baabwe bawambibwa, abalala abazadde baabwe batuusibwako obuvune, ate abalala abazadde baabwe bali mu makomera. Ezo ze categories nnya za victims zemulaba. Omugugu munene nnyo 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 nnyo. Ate si baana bokka balina obwetaavu, nga bwe muwulidde n'abazadde abamu balina obwetaavu, abamu balwadde, abasibe bennyini balina obwetaavu, era buli bwe tugendayo tuba tulina obalekerayo kye tubalekedde, naye abalala nga balina ebizibu, balina endwadde ezeetaaga advance medical attention n'ebirala bwe bityo. So twebaza abantu bonna bonna abatukwatirako ku nsonga eno, n'okusaba n'okuwoola mwena abali eyo nga musobola okuyambako, okwongera okuyambako, mugende mu maaso muyambeko ku bantu baffe. Abamu abaze nga batuyambako ndaba bali wano olunaku lwaleero. Mwebale nnyo bannange era mwekubireko mu ngalo. Mwenna abalina kye mukozeeko okuyamba ku bantu baffe, families zino bano abaana. Obalaba bakaaba amaziga, abazadde bali awo tebamanyi kiddako. So tubasaba muveeyo mutuyambeko ku mugugu guno kubanga munene nnyo. Ate kye twagala twalyagadde nnyo bano abaana basome basobole okulabisa lujiima eno. Bano abaana bakule nga bafunye obuyigirize. So we really want them to get education to be able to disprove those who killed their parents thinking that their future would come to an end. We want them to have a bright future. So we call upon everyone who can come and assist with these 189 children that we try to look after, we try to help here and there to come through, and we are able to take care of them. Finally, I want to talk about our comrade Muwanga Owen, who is still missing up to now. Yes, please. You can. Ngabo mmanyi tulina kansala waffe Joe. A few days ago, actually, si Joe, mulabye police ngevaayo ekakasa nti bwe bawamba Muwanga Owen. Bamuwamba ng'ava wano twali tulaga firimu eraga ebikolobero bya Regina ne bamubuzaawo. Up to now tetunamulaba. Famire ye eri wano babadde bamunoonya ebbanga lino lyonna nga tetumanyi wajali. Naye kyenaku Patrick Onyango omwogezi wa poliisi wano mu Kampala yavaayo n'akakasa nti bwe bamulina. Kakati mu abamawulire mukimanyi bulungi nnyo ssemateeka egamba bw'oba okutta omuntu ng'omuarestinze mutwale mu kooti mu ssaawa 48. Naye Muwanga Owen kati agenda kumala weeks 2 bukya bamuwamba. Up to now ne bakkiriza nti bamulina naye nga bagaanye okumulwerizinga. Kati bwe bamala okukola ebikolobero bwe bityo ne bavaayo. Mwabala abajuzi nga bali Jinja nga bagamba nti NUP erina drones. N'owulira Wangadya n'agamba bya kiwani. Kakati Muwanga gwe mwawamba era namwe ne muvaayo ne mukkiriza nti mumulina ali mu mikono gyammwe. Lwaki temumulwerizinga? Bw'aba yakola omusango lwaki temumutwala mu kooti ng'amateeka bwe galagira? So njagadde okulaga nti bino abductions zikyagenda mu maaso mu ggwanga lyaffe, era bino bye tuba tukola abamu bagamba tuba tunoonya sympathy n'ebirala. Tetunoonya sympathy yonna. Bano abantu victims, they are real victims. Oli bw'otwala taata n'omubuzaawo ebbanga eryo lyonna lyonna n'ovaayo ate n'oblaminga NUP tuba tetukutegeera. Naye tugende mu maaso tulwane tumakinge sure nti ejjoogo likoma mu nsi yaffe mu Uganda yaffe. N'ebigambo ebyo ngenda kuyita atukulembera ku ludda lwa Parliament era nga ye Honorable Joel Senyonyi, Right Honorable Joel Senyonyi, sebo jangu oyogereko eri eggwanga.
Neyanziza nnyo Oweekitiibwa Secretary General. Bonna mukozesa obudokoli.
Mike check. Mike testing 1 2.
Check 1 2. Kaliwa Kasinga. Kano.
Bonna Mike testing 1 2. Era mwagala kana kaliko green ones. Kali. Which one? But the media is saying this one is better. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That one is better. Okay, let me attempt to use both of them somehow.
Era kaluya lemete kano kuba kalina red wansi kanaka green gamba kabulamu.
All right, we want to welcome everybody that has joined us, leaders at various levels. Thank you for making time. You know, whenever our leaders are with us, it strengthens and encourages us. Of course, some are not able to join us because there is work that ought to be done elsewhere. But those that have joined us want to appreciate. Thank you for coming. There are some that I saw coming in late. The Honorable Katabazi from Kalungu, thank you for coming. The chairman of Butambala, never Peter chairman, very chairman of Butambala, thank you for joining us. Who else came in much later? Anyway, everybody, you are welcome. Now, two things. One, yesterday in Parliament, I raised an issue together with our colleagues in Parliament regarding the wanton abuse of the law, the selective application of the law. We have been seeing several regime functionaries clad in UPDF military attire for a very long time. We have seen them, members of Parliament, the other day, Vivian Abe, Peter Ogwang, there's another one, Christine Lamwaka from Omoro, severally wearing UPDF attire. There are also some fellows, I'm told they are supporters of the regime, whom we see, the Andrew Mwenders of this world, the Gashumbas. I don't know what they do exactly, but they are around. Also wearing UPDF military attire. Now, we know that there are several of our supporters who have been in jail for a very long time, 3 to 4 years, simply because, as has been alleged, they were found with military stores. Now, what they call military stores is our red berets, which berets have got our mark, People Power and NUP. But the APDF said that beret looks like our beret for the military and so on. So because it looks like ours, they have arrested, like theirs, as they say, they have arrested some of our people. The Olivia Lutayas of this world, Sanya Monidin, the Machetes, Rashid Seguja, it's a plethora of people. There are many of them. The ones I'm mentioning is because their names have been a lot more pronounced. So these people were arrested because they were wearing something that apparently, allegedly looks like UPDF wear, UPDF attire. And they've been kept in jail for about 4 years. Meanwhile, there are these ones who are wearing the real thing, the real UPDF attire. And I saw this man who speaks for the UPDF. That cannot work. That is totally unacceptable. And we are demanding, number one, and we shall not stop demanding, for these people to be released because they do not have any offense they have committed. In fact, now it has become clear they are being held on to simply because they don't support this regime. Because now we have people who have committed the real offense and they are not denying because the APDF is saying they have said sorry. So they concede. We demand that these people be locked up. They are the ones supposed to be in jail. They are the ones supposed to be in the jail cells where Olivia Lutaya and all these other people are. And that's something we are not going to keep quiet about. So it is not acceptable that we can have these double standards and this hypocrisy. And it's good that now the people of Uganda are beginning to see. You know, when we talk about these things, some people call it politics. But now it is clear, the image is clear, the wanton abuse of the law. And so we shall keep insisting, demanding that these people be free because they have no offense at all. And we are demanding that these ones that have broken the law be arrested because for them they have broken the law. And they have admitted as such. And so we are waiting. You know, Kulaiji nowadays talks too much. He talks too much. That which he knows, that which he doesn't know, that which he understands, that which he does not understand, fabricated things. We are waiting for a response from him on this matter. If you arrested the other one simply because they wore something that looks like your uniform, there are these ones that wore your uniform. We are waiting for them to be arrested. And Kulaije, you have about 24 hours to respond to this issue because you talk too much. I hope you will not take long to talk about this particular issue. The second issue is about schools. The school term has opened, and so children are going back to school. But as parents are taking the children back to school, it is such a huge burden on them. I'm sure you have been monitoring and seeing in the media, in the press, WhatsApp groups and so on, the cost of education, the school fees that is being charged by schools. 3-4 million for some of them, and this is just school fees. And some of these are government schools. We don't understand how this works. In this day and age, the economy is doing poorly,
people are struggling, and you want to charge 3 to 4 million, including government schools. And this is just school fees, because after school fees, there is the requirements. Nowadays, schools are investing. They're asking for crazy things. They're asking for cement, barbed wire, roof, I don't know what, as requirements, school requirements. We have talked about this in Parliament, and we are not going to keep quiet. We demand that the Ministry of Education, which is a regulator, which we think has slept on the job, if they cannot do that job, then you either shape up or ship out. It is not acceptable that the ministry can sleep on the job when this is happening in a manner so wanton. Because what happened to regulation? Where are parents being fleeced, as it were? And yes, we do understand teachers have got to be paid, and we are hoping this money actually ultimately goes to pay the teachers, because as school fees goes higher, the salaries of teachers are not going higher. That's the unfortunate bit. So we think that this is not acceptable. The challenge, though, why the regulators are sleeping on the job is because they are also part of this entire scheme. They are players. They have got schools of their own. And maybe that's where the challenge commences from. You find a minister who is meant to be a regulator has got schools of his own. How do you expect that minister to carry out their function of regulating? And all these other government officials, whether it being the Ministry of Education and elsewhere, they have got schools of their own charging these ridiculous amounts. And little wonder they have decided to keep quiet about this issue. Our demand is shape up or ship out. I hope we are not waiting. You know, government many times waits for people to rise up in arms and then they will take action. I hope we are not waiting for parents to go out and protest. Because they might. They are desperate, they don't have money, and the children have got to go to school. So as the NUP, we are saying this is not acceptable, and we demand that there be regulation. We know, yes, the economy was liberalized, and so when you have private players, they get to operate as they deem fit. But then there should be regulation. So it's not okay that people can do whatever it is that they want to the detriment of ordinary people. Natandise njogera ku nsonga gye twayogeddeko eggulo mu Parliament ey'ebyambalo by'amagye. Tulina abantu ensangi zino abatamanyi byamagye, abatakola training, abatalisoma naye nga bambala uniform z'amagye. Muze mbalaba abamu babaka ba Parliament nga Lydia Nabe, Peter Ogwang, Christine Lamwaka, Owero Moro, n'abalala. Mulimu n'abalala tetutegeera biki bye bakola naye babeerabeerawo balala ku mikolo gya gavumenti beetalaatala ne ku ziradio ne ku TV nga boogera Bamwenda, Andrew, Bakashumba n'abalala nga bambala ebyambalo by'amagye. Ekintu ekyo kimenya amateeka. Obuzibu buli tetulina abawagizi baffe be bazze bakwata abamu bamaze emyaka 3 4 mu makomera, ba Olivia Lutaya, ba Rashid Segunya, Basanya, Bamakiti bangi abali eyo nga basinga ku bo babakwata nti baali balina ebyambalo ebyefaananyiriza ebyamagye. Byambalo kino bebogerako bukofiira buno obwaffe obuliko baaji eya NUP eya People Power. Kati abamagye bagamba abo babakwata kubanga ebyambalo bye babasanga nabo byefaananyiriza ebyamagye. Nati tulina bano abambadde ebyamagye byennyini. Era nalabe ku layije ayogerera amagye n'abaye n'agamba nti babyambadde naye beetonze. Tulina abaana n'ebyana kubanga ono ayambadde ekyambalo kyennyini ekyamagye. Oyo alina okubeera mu kkomera. In fact tugamba nti ba Olivia Lutaya n'abalala abo tebalina musango. Abalina okubeera mu buduukulu bwe balimu be bano Lydia Nabe, ba Peter Ogwang, Balamwaka, Bagashumba, Bamwenda n'abalala kubanga bo n'okukkiriza bakkiriza nti kyebakoze kimenya amateeka. Okujjako nga batugamba nti kakati etteeka likkiriza abamu okugamba nti neetonze ne bamuleka ate ng'omusanga guzizza ate oli ataguzizza kubanga ogamba nti kyalina ekyambalo kyefaananyiriza ekyammwe oye tulina omukwatira ddala. twali wano n'ensonguuza ab'amagye ne bagamba nti mugamba obukofiira buno bwammwe nga tubalaba nga mubwambala mubwambaleko kale tutegeere nti obukofiira buno kirabika bwabwe kubanga obukofiira obwaffe buliko people power ne NUP mwabuwamba nga tuleka muntya mubwambale awo tutegeere nti kirabika buno nabwo babututte bwabwe naye si bwe kiri so tugamba nti abantu bano twagala bakwatibwe kubanga bamenye amateeka ate nga bwebakwata mute bano abatalina musango kuba tebalina musango obukofiira buno si bwammwe kyokugola ba UPDF temubwambala bwemubukwata nga mubujje ku bantu baffe mutwale oba mubwokya oba ki tekitegeera kulaiga ensangi zino abadde ayogera nnyo byamanyi byatamanyi ne bamutumiza n'okumutumiza ono NUP yamusafaari ono simanyi biki byatategeera musajja wati kakati tulinze oddemu ensonga eno twagala okulaba nga abantu bano abayambadde ebyambalo by'amagye n'okukkiriza ne bakkiriza mu butuufu ng'etteeka bwe ligamba ensonga endala ya masomero amasomero gagguddewo era nga abazadde batandika okutwala abaana okubazaayo ku ssomero obuzibu bwe buli nti abazadde basanze akaseera akazibu ennyo sente amasomero zegasaba mpitirivu oyo school fees yekka ate nga amasomero gano agamu ga gavumenti bw'obudde ku school fees oyo basaba ne requirements basaba seminti sengenge amabaati manya peva n'ebirala ebintu ebyo ebitategeerekeka twebuuza bannaye abaana bajja ku ssomero okuyiga byakuzimba bajja kusoma ensonga eno tugamba nti tekkirizibwa obuzibu bwe buli nti abalina okuteeka ekkomo ku kintu kino ate bakifunamu kubanga osanga baminisita abalina okulondoola ensonga eno ate nabo balina amasomero agaabwe nga basaba ssente zino ne requirements zino kyovudde olaba basirika ku nsonga eno tubibabuuza eri ku paalamenti ne beebuzaabuza ne boogera oluzungu ne babuzaabuza ne bayitawo tugamba nedda ensonga eno twagala ekolebweko minisita bwobanga oli minisita nga gwolina okulondoola ensonga ez'amasomero ate ng'olina essomero kuba tojja bisobola saba obuvunaanyizibwa obulala baawo abalala abanaasobola okukwasaganya ensonga eno bagikwasaganye kubanga sikyabwenkanya abazadde okubayisa weebali ikonomi mugiraba abantu bayita mu kaseera akazibu ate kaakati twagala okubanyigira ne ku masomero awo mpozi nga mulinze abazadde batandika okwekalakaasa omanyi gavumenti oluusi byewulira ng'abantu batandise okwekalakaasa twagala tutuukewo awo ensonga eno mugitereeze bunambiro yensi weewaawo ikonomi bagiggulawo era ng'abantu batandikawo bye beetandikiddewo bizinesi ez'obwannannyini naye tekitegeeza nti ate bakamule nnyo abantu abalina okulondoola abalina okukola kye tuyita regulation baliwa ku nsonga eno munzikirize mpite Deputy Secretary General Kakumi. Okay, munzikirize mpite oweekitiibwa Jolly Mugisha, our Deputy President, Western Uganda, to come and address us. You're welcome, Mama.
People power. People power. Power, power. NUP. Everywhere. Abazadde NUP. People power. Kyagulanyi, our president. Ladies and gentlemen, the leaders of NUP that are here, my colleague, the Deputy President of Northern Uganda, the Law, Secretary General, members of NEC, the members of Parliament here present, friends and members of the press. I just have a short, not very good message from Western Uganda. Sometimes when you look at what is provided in the press, they always paint a picture. There is gold all over the place in Western Uganda. But I must mention here this morning that what is happening in northern Uganda, what is happening in the center here with regard to school fees, what is happening elsewhere across the country is what is happening in western Uganda. Actually, I saw something on the press, something that needs to be investigated with regard to the scoring of grades for students, because it looks, and if it is happening the way one member presented it, I think I strongly condemn it, because that one undermines the quality of education that we are getting. Because the person was saying that when they are grading schools, the students in Western Uganda are given higher grades, better grades, so that they can go to Budo, these very good schools that we have been having. Because we got somebody from Tungamo who scored, I think, who is not supposed to have scored so highly and then was given better grades. So I want to strongly condemn that, and it should go on record that for us as a country that is dooming our children, killing our country, because education, quality education is the basis of our well-being as a country. Now, when it comes to payment, the cost of living, of course, is the same as it is elsewhere, except that maybe what is in Western Uganda is food. Maybe the cost of food affects the cost of school fees that the students are required to pay. Because when I was perusing through the list, I saw a traditional school for girls called Bweranyangi. I know most of these old people went through it. One is required for senior one to pay 1.4. I've seen Mbarara High School 1.3, Ntare School 2 million, something like that. Then there are some schools that are paying as low as the 840, Ngano High School 860, and others. So I just want to make one request, and this one goes to the members of parliament. I don't know how you do it in that house of yours, but I think it is important that government comes up with a clear regulation. When some of us were going to school those days long ago, the school fees structure was uniform. If one was going to Budo and another one was going to Bweranyangi, the kind of money that we paid at the time was uniform. You wouldn't find somebody having to pay millions of shillings, like I've seen that in international schools one is supposed to pay over 25 million. So, what kind of country is this country?